What's going on, guys? Hope you're having a great day. Coach Leo here. Welcome back to another YouTube video. Guys, I'm gonna talk about something. Most of you gonna hate me if you love alcohol, like I do. I love alcohol, bro. I used to, and it's been 5 years now. I stopped drinking, and I'm gonna explain why I stopped, bro. Like, my parents used to always tell me, "Oh, don't drink. If you wanna drink, don't drink and drive." But they never told me one thing. And that's the reason I stopped it. I didn't care about drinking. I didn't care about looking like the bad guy. I didn't care about drinking and driving, to be honest. It's stupid, I know. 5 years now, I stopped drinking. And the reason was, after I knew that alcohol is raising my estrogen and killing my testosterone, I decided I just want to quit. Like this, I'm like, okay, you know what? Fuck alcohol. And don't get me wrong, I love it. Like, I was addicted to it. Even now, like, I go out with my friends, everyone is drinking beer. I'm like, bro, it's hot, I want to drink something. I just order a sparkling water. I don't even drink Coca-Cola or whatever. I just drink a sparkling water. Why? Because we need to understand, and that's something I understood in the hard way, to be honest, that we are manifesting our own life. We are creating our own life. I believe that God created us in His image, right? And He's a creator, so He gave us the power to create our own life. So there is something that we can control, we can change, we can have the goal, the vision, the roadmap, the discipline, and we can manifest and create our own life. Or we can just let life manifest and create the worst version of ourselves, right? So I knew this and I understood it. I'm changing my arms because I did just a back workout, but I'm feeling my shoulders, and the camera is heavy, to be honest. So I understood this, and I decided to take action every single day. Every single day, not just like from Monday to Friday, every single day. I want to wake up, I have a plan, I have a list, I have some tasks, I need to do it, and this gonna help me to level up, to take it to the next level, because I am the one who's in control of his own life. I'm not gonna let anyone control my life, the way I look, the body I live in, my health, the partner I live with, the house I live in, the location I live in, the job that I do. I will never let anything or anyone control my life. I understood this in the hard way, because for 2 years I just let life control my body, my mind, my spirit, because I was just giving up, like back in 2019, but it just lasted for 2 years, and then I took action. I'm like, fuck it, I'm not gonna let this shit happen to me, And it's worse when you understand this and you do it. Makes sense? Because if you don't understand what I'm talking about, and you just like do all the partying, the drugs, you don't care about your health, you just wake up and do the job that you hate again and again, you just, trying to numb yourself with all this shit, you don't find the solution, you don't find the next level, you don't find the answers, you're not gonna understand. It's fine. But if you understand and you keep doing this, that's a problem, bro. So I will never let anything control me, right? And that's why I take action every day. I take action. How I wanna look, the job I love, the partner I love, the place that I want to live in, I always find a solution. I always find a solution. And that's it. I put this here, hopefully it doesn't fall, because it's heavy. So, yeah, I will never let anything control me. I will take action every day, and it's hard. It's hard to wake up and work like you build your life with, like, I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna wake again, do this. It needs a lot of discipline and hard work, but guess what? It's worth it. It's worth it. First, you're gonna progress, you're gonna level up in your life, and second, you won't feel like you're stuck with no progress, because that's my nightmare. I think that's every man's nightmare and woman. If you are stuck somewhere, you're not progressing in your life physically, mentally, financially, in your relationship, anything, you will feel like shit, you feel depressed. It's our testosterone, I think, we always need the next level. We need this dopamine, and it's good, bro. It's good, because that's what keeps us alive, keep us full of energy of life, Bro, what's the difference between humans and a dog or a fucking cat? It's our brain, we have this, I want more, I want to find a solution. Never give up on finding a solution, bro. Never give up, okay? So it's not just about alcohol, and it's not just about finding something new I want to do so I can progress. No, it's about avoiding stuff that we know it's destroying us and it's controlling us. It's manifesting the worst version of us that we hate, we don't want. Alcohol, I know, it tastes good, it makes you feel good, but what's happening inside our body, our hormones? Guys, if you follow me on Instagram and here on YouTube, you understand that hormones are a big part of my message, right? Because I worked with a lot of clients and I've seen it with a lot of clients. I'd say all my clients. If your hormones are up and down, it's not where it should be, you're not gonna get any results physically and mentally and financially in your relationship, all aspect of your life. If you have low testosterone and you have high estrogen and high cortisol, you will have no sex drive. Even if you think your sex drive is fine, trust me, it's not. Once you have high testosterone, like super high testosterone, then you're gonna understand what is a sex drive. If you're not losing fat as you should be, like you're doing everything but you're not losing fat, and you're not building muscle like you should be, then that's something you should fix, right? You will never, it's impossible to lose fat and build muscle if you have low testosterone. It's impossible. If your energy level and you don't feel like you're waking up in the morning like, fuck, I'm ready to kill the day, then that's a problem, right? And that's a question I always get asked from a lot of my clients and people I just meet in the gym. They message me on Instagram, Coach, should I take steroids? Or if I take steroids, do I need to keep tracking my food, avoiding alcohol, training hard in the gym, taking supplements? Bro, yes, you should do. Let me explain why. Because if you have all these bad habits, if you're not sleeping well, if you're not drinking enough water, if you're eating junk food, first, taking steroids. I'm taking steroids, not just TRT. It will put a lot of pressure on your kidneys, your liver, your organs gonna be like cooked, So you need to balance this by fixing your habits. That's number one. And number two is, even if you're just taking TRT and it's not this much pressure on your organs, but if you're taking just TRT and you don't fix your habits, that means you're not gonna get the results, because I've seen a lot of people who have high testosterone naturally, right? But it's not active. If you do your testosterone blood test, you're gonna see total testosterone and free testosterone. What we need is the free testosterone to be high. The free testosterone is going to be a percentage of the total testosterone. But I've seen it with a lot of clients, they have like 700 total testosterone and they have like nothing free testosterone. It's not active. It's in your blood, but it's not active because you have all these bad habits. You have high estrogen. Even if you have high testosterone, but you have high estrogen, you have high cortisol. So it's blocking the power or the work of your actual testosterone. So that's something we need to fix before start taking anything. And I've seen it with a lot of my clients, once they fixed just their habits, they didn't need TRT. And they 30 plus, 40 plus, they get amazing results in the gym, in the bed, they get amazing results. So fix your habits, that's something important. And always fixing our habits is by understanding what is happening inside our body, why why I stopped drinking alcohol, why I stopped smoking, why I stopped weed, why I stopped drugs, why I stopped all the stuff. You know, I avoided it. And why I'm start now taking more supplements, why I'm drinking more water, why I'm training with being smart, you know, not overtrain, like focus on the recovery, why I'm doing this, why I'm taking a lot of supplements to protect my kidney, my liver, you know, why I'm always educating myself more and more and more about this. Why? You know, we understand this and we educate ourselves more about steroids, about TRT. When I say TRT, yes, testosterone is a steroid, but TRT, it doesn't count as anabolic steroid, because when you want to take anabolic steroid, that means you're adding more compounds, you know, and you're taking, so basically TRT is a dosage between like 50 to 250 mg per week, right? If you're taking more than this, then it's counted as anabolic steroid, as a cycle, right? So when I say steroids, I mean anabolic steroids, and when I say TRT, I mean just testosterone, like testosterone replacement therapy, what the doctor gonna give you if you go to a clinic. So before thinking about this, you need to fix your habits. And second, you sit, you educate yourself, you understand it, what's the benefit, what's the side effects, and you take an educated decision, you know. So guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. I'm gonna have my fourth meal for the day, and then we're gonna go watch what's called it's The Rock new movie. I don't know what's called. We're just gonna go watch it. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and let's go.